Some days. Some days are like that, some days like this. Some days are insane, filled with agony and pain. Some days I am with you and I speak of all things true. Some days my lies prevail, I tell all lies, nothing else. Some days rush by my side, some days hard to pass by. Some days lie lazily around for eternity without a sound. Some days we make it to each other, holding hands, enjoying life, being together. Some days you are near yet so far, from the corner of your eyes I depart. Some days end before they start, some days have no nights to worry. Some days everything seems alright, even the darkness of sad gloom and plight. Some days you get things your way, I may disagree, but then it's your day. Some days you might sound so sensible, yet there's no sense in what you say, for it's my day. Some days die young, some days are never born, some days gradually old, like the stories often told. Some days you and I feel the divinity lying beside, some days lost in the self, we just let them pass by. Some days are more than that. Some days sing songs of melancholy of times and faces, hardships and folly. Some days, entangled in your maze, wander aimlessly under your gaze. Some days just wonder, why don't you let them be lost forever? Some days don't listen to you, some days don't listen to me either. Some days carry on with their songs, with no bother or care for our grouses and mourns. Some days they never come back, not much you can do, except sit back and relax. Some days haunt forever, thought I had shrugged them off, yet they continue to hover. Some days still echo their laughter in the corridor, effervescent, lively, gentle and soft. Some days cast their shadows, long before the sun has set, pale and feeble, sad and trapped. Some days are some days, others are you and I. Some days we passed together, and others that never came by. Some days of yours got tangled with mine, some days of ours are now buried with time. I am wondering, who are we? But a name and a face, or perhaps just a figment of some days. Just a figment of some days.